What's up, everybody? It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, and today is a Wednesday, a Wii Wednesday. Right here in Happy Beard Games, we check out the first minutes of a Wii video game on a Wednesday in a quick play format. For today's Wii Wednesday, we're checking out the game Onechanbara for the Nintendo Wii, also known as Onechanbara Bikini Zombie Slayers, which features two semi-scantily clad bikini warriors, as they're called. The tagline is "Hotties against zombies," and on the back it says "Sexy samurai swordplay using the Wii controls, kill zombies while exploring a vast city, and two-player multiplayer actions." This game goes up to 2 players, requires the nunchuck, and we're gonna jump into Onechanbara Bikini Zombie Slayers for Nintendo Wii right now. Alright, it's Chupacabra Bikini Zombie Slayers for the Nintendo Wii. Warning, this game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Alrighty. Chupacabra Bikini Zombie Slayers. I'm gonna go to new game. Yeah. Oh wait, I deleted my other save file? Oh well. I wasn't too far in it anyways. So we've got story mode, survival mode, practice mode, quest mode, view and free player are crossed out or faded out, and then we've got options. So let's go to story and start the game. We've got select our costumes for player 1, or is this like our characters? I'm gonna choose this one. She seems like she knows what she's doing. A blood-soaked fate. Chapter 1, Aya's story. Alright. Now, I've played this game before, and I think I noticed this before, if you hold down skip, it'll like speed it up, which is kind of cool. It just like fast forwards it, which is helpful when doing a quick play. But it's just a bunch of like anime BS where she's like, what do I do? What do I fight for? How do I protect my sister? I think the sister's the other girl. I'm not sure about that exactly. But she's like, she's talking about like some fighting instincts. The baneful blood meaning can be revealed only through fighting, even if the answer is not the one that she ultimately desires. So fast forward through all that stuff. There's the controls. Plus is next. Move character. Okay, I think it'll tell you when you're playing. I remember it showing you when you're playing it too. Like, it kind of guides you through the first levels like a tutorial. Alright. I mean, I'm putting myself in the perspective of someone playing the Wii in 2009, which is something that I did, but I never played this game before. The graphics are okay. I mean, they're alright, but they're not like... I don't know. I feel like it looks a little cheap, but maybe it's just because it's on Wii, which is like PS2 almost, GameCube almost, style level of graphics. But maybe it'll change once we get into the actual action. It just looks like every other zombie game on the Wii. There's a surprising amount of zombie games on the Wii, actually. Some of them are exclusives, too. Okay, she's just like talking, and the zombies are just okay with just not running after her. Or I guess they don't really run, maybe. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but they're not coming after her. They're just kind of like letting her do her own monologue in anime style. Okay, we gotta get to Himiko as fast as we can. And we're just standing here talking. It's funny. Sword attack controls. You see, swing the Wii remote vertically. That's important. Numerous times in the session to perform a combination sword attack. The kick attack is you swing the nunchuck, I guess either way, to do a kick attack. You can stagger enemies. Press the Z button on the nunchuck to lock onto an enemy. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. When controlling Aya, you can press the C button on the nunchuck to perform a mode change, which switches between single and double swords. When you're in double swords, you swing them together, which I guess is like that, or maybe like that, to use both swords, and hold down right on the control pad or the B button to swing the wait, okay. When you're in single sword mode, even though this is double sword mode it's telling you about, when you're in the single sword mode, you can hold down right on the control pad, which is there, I guess, and then B button or the B button, which I'll just use the B button, why not? And then swing the nunchuck to do a knife throw attack. So there's an additional thing you can do with one sword. So we're on one sword mode now, so oh my gosh. Smacking my leg with the cord on the nunchuck. I like the blood splatter on the screen. And in the options menu, by the way, you can change the color of the blood to, I think, green, gold, and purple. Maybe something else. But the default is red, which is probably what it should be. Hello, legs. Okay. So now the spike gates are down. We can collect our points, or whatever they might be. Get out of here. We got lock on. We can walk like this to lock on and strafe. I'm gonna try doing all the things the tutorial told me about. Let's see. Oh, he's still getting up. The head doesn't count. So yeah, removing the head, removing the brain doesn't really stop the zombies in this game. So let's see. Let's lock on. C button was so you can use both swords, but you have to do like a combo with the nunchuck. So you have to go like that. Which I don't like that in games. It feels like the waggle. It feels like I'm playing the waggle, what's it called? Quick time event from a lot of Wii games where you just go like this. So I'm probably going to switch over to one sword mode, which is press C button once again. And this way I'm not shaking both my arms the entire time, and I'm shaking just one arm vertically. So that makes it a lot easier right there. And by the way, this doesn't use the Classic Controller Pro, which sucks because that's a really nice controller and it would have been fun to be able to play this game with a Classic controller. But you can't. Requires the nunchuck. They've also got A button, which is jump. Oh, double jump. Nice. And then we've got... Can we do a jump attack? Yeah, I can. Cool. Let's see. I don't know what these little yellow pack pills do, but I'm picking them up anyways. I see why they have a lock on, because when you're moving around like this and swinging the Wii remote, it's a little hard to keep it like straightforward, so I guess I should probably be using the lock on. Now I'm not sure what those bars at the bottom are. I'm assuming the one that goes from red to green is my HP, and I'm assuming the sword blood thing has something to do with sword damage, or maybe some kind of power-up meter. Like you might go into like a rage mode like on No More Heroes. Not really sure yet. I think it'll probably tell me, because I remember it from when I was playing it earlier on my own time, that there was something like that in it, where your sword either gets damaged or you get stronger or something like that. So far this game is pretty cool. It's pretty repetitive though, so if you like hack and slash, if you like zombies, if you like samurai, if you like anime women, this is probably a game that you'll find interesting. But if you don't like any of those, it's just going to feel really repetitive and boring, I would say, or at least repetitive. It's exciting enough. It is really repetitive, and that makes it even worse. Whoa, got stuck in there. How do I get rid of that? Okay, so I got the blood off my sword. Now it won't get stuck in guys. That's what it was. Which is you do by holding the B button and then flicking the sword, which is the Wii remote. But yeah, I was gonna say, this game's pretty repetitive, and it doesn't make it any easier because you are using the you're using the what's it called, the nunchuck or the Wii remote to move. Well, you can cut up the load screens. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That gives you something. I did not know that at all. That's cool. You can cut up the load screens. I want to try that again next time if I remember. That was cool. Another thing I gotta try out is the kick, so I can kick them. I don't know if you can do it with a sword combo necessarily. It might just be its own kick. Yeah, just like to stagger enemies and get them kind of stunned before you attack them. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. This is a game series that I'm surprised is not on the Switch. It seems like there's a lot of games that are similar to this on the Switch, and to an extent the 3DS. I'm surprised this game series never made it to either of those consoles, considering it was on the Wii, and then I think after that it's mainly on Steam, and there was one on the Xbox 360, at least one of them on there. And I don't know if there's any on the PS3 or not. I don't know. There might be one on the PS3. I'm not sure. I know for sure there is one for the 360. I got hit once. Wait, guess you went down a little bit. Okay, get out of here. Wait, can you do a sideways attack? No. It's vertically only. I'm not sure what the purpose of the blood gauge is. Like, yeah, your sword gets blood and then you have to, like, wipe it off, basically. But I don't understand what the purpose of that for gameplay is. Maybe it's so you, maybe that's a chainsaw. Maybe it's so you don't, like, get too good at it, I guess? I don't know. Like, it tries to, like, make you, like, have some kind of type of challenge, maybe? I'm not sure. It reminds me of No More Heroes, which is another great Wii game. No More Heroes, there's a part where you have to recharge the battery of your lightsaber. And so when it depletes, you have to, like, kind of pause, like, your actions and then, like, recharge it, basically. It's kind of like this. This one goes by faster, though, I'd say, in terms of the recharge part. So I leveled up, I'm assuming from collecting those red and yellow pack pills, like from Pac-Man. Let's check. There's a pause menu. How do I get to level up status? Okay, now level 2. I have 3 points. Skill, vitality, power, or reach. I'm gonna put them in power, which I'm assuming is my actual, like, damage that I'll pull off. I think vitality is health. Skill is something else. Reach is your range, I guess, maybe for range attacks. And that's not very many points. But, we're gonna do that. Distribute the points to power. Which I don't know if that's actually gonna help me at all, but I might as well try it. I guess the double swords would be good for this kind of hallway where there's a bunch of zombies in a straight line. Kind of chop through them real fast. Let's try that. I just don't like the whole, like, Wiimote nunchuck waggle at the same time thing. That's something I've complained about in previous videos, but it's something that you might know if you've seen them, that, especially on quick time events, I don't like it. Yeah, for, like, when there's one zombie you're fighting, you definitely just want to use one sword. But if there's a whole group, you can clear out pretty quick with just using the dual blades. I'm not sure if the other character, she has, you know, 2 swords as well, 2 sword types as well. Or not sword types, but, like, I guess equipment types? I'm not sure what the right word is for that. This game's definitely more your hack and slash action than anything horror. just has a zombie setting for some reason. There's a lot of games during this time, like, I don't know if you guys remember, you might be too young, but there was a huge, like, zombie thing in, like, the mid-2000s to, like, the mid-2010s, where, like, everything had to be a zombie thing. There was Call of Duty zombies, there was the remake of House of the Dead, the sequels of House of the Dead on the Wii, there was continuing Resident Evil, there was The Walking Dead, which is probably the catalyst for all of it. There's The Last of Us. There's The Walking Dead Telltale games. The Walking Dead comic was really big too, and then the show, of course. Game of Thrones had zombies. Just a lot of things were zombies back then. And in terms of more video game stuff, there's Dead Space. Evil Dead had a comeback with an Evil Dead, Ash vs. Evil Dead show. It's kind of zombies. And a lot of other things too. Zombies was like the big shtick for like quite a while, like almost like 10 years. Now it's kind of died off a little bit, but it's kind of funny, died off. But, I mean, you still see zombie stuff every once in a while. It's fun in some things. You can see like the remnants of like things where zombie stuff really worked, that they continue using it, like in Call of Duty. They'll still have zombies. I think they still have zombies in Call of Duty. No, still not, because it was like a really fun part of the game. Oh yeah, it gets stuck in there no matter what if your sword's bloody, which is kind of weird. Put blood off. Yeah, I don't know why this game is necessarily zombie slayers. Maybe every game in this series is not necessarily zombies, but maybe just this one's about zombies? I don't know. I'm not sure. But on that note, the reason that I knew about this series wasn't because of the games necessarily. There's a movie based on these. I don't know if it came first or if it came... Oh, there was some kind of like blood on my character's portrait that just wiped them all off. And then maybe that's my health. No, I think my health's the green. I don't know how to save. Just save possible. But back to what I was saying. The reason that I knew about this series wasn't because of the video games. There's a movie of it, and I watched a little bit of it. It was really... I think it was cheesy, yeah, like as you'd expect. It's pretty much just like this. It was live action, it's not anime, and it's not CG. But there is a movie of this. I think it's just called Bikini Samurai Squad or something like that. Something like that, but it's, yeah, it's a cheesy movie that's basically the exact same as this. I don't know what came out first, the game or the movie. I feel like the game probably came out first, but I don't know. I just remember watching some of the movie. It was on like Tubi or something like that. Just like a free thing. It was on randomly. But, I don't know. I'd probably rewatch it sometime. I like campy horror movies and also Japanese horror movies, so it's kind of like a combination of the two. Okay, alright. Yeah, this game's really repetitive. Like, I feel like I should have some kind of skill that I could pull off, in addition to just the normal sword attacks. Maybe you get more as the game progresses. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So we got a split path here. Oh, no, we don't got a split path here. There we go this way. Now, this is the point where I haven't played to yet. I never made it to this part when I was playing on my own. First, I'm going to clear that off. See, I'm not sure what that means. There's blood on the sword, which I wiped that off. And there's blood on my character portrait, which I noticed before she was like, looked like she was weakened. But I don't know how to clear that other than going to one of those statues. And then we've got our health, which I think is the red going up to the green. I think what happens is if you get... Oh, we beat the level. If you get that thing character portrait fill, it doesn't kill you. It activates some kind of like maniac mode where you're like killing nonstop, but your health's draining. And then you have to go to the statue to cure yourself, or otherwise you'll just die. It's like you're infected or something. Okay, well, that was gonna go on forever if I didn't press the button. Okay, so we leveled up. Not sure why the level up experience meter is so long to go through, but now I can. Oh, you can do this at the end of the level or during the level. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in power. Once again. Is that it? We're good. I like that, but that was weird. That was pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to cut up the load screen. I was gonna do that. Save the progress. Let's get on the next one for sure. Okay, we're saving. Yeah. We're gonna do chapter 2. We might do another one. Or should I do the other girl's story? Nah. Let's just continue on with this one. Let's do one more. At least one or two more. Okay, so I have like these little like story scenes in between the levels. But you can fast forward once again. Can't protect Saki. Okay, alright. It's a bunch of like backstory that we don't really necessarily need right now. If you swing the Wii remote with precise timing when performing a sword combination attack, you'll perform a faster, stronger, cool combination attack. Mastering the cool combination attack will allow you to fight more fluidly and more gracefully. Okay, so if I really practice my timing, I'll do something cool. Press the C button to switch the character's fighting style. Oh, with the other character, Saki, she gets, she doesn't have two swords, so she has beat mode, which I guess is she, like, punches, maybe? Here's the thing, sword gore gauge, splatter gauge. Okay, and gradually, your enemy's blood will cover your sword, and your character in blood. This is represented by the sword's gore gauge and the splatter gauge. The sword gore gauge increases sword attack power will fall, along with the speed. If the gauge fills up completely, the sword will get totally stuck. Okay. I think I missed something there, but yeah. It's weird, sometimes it says skip, and sometimes it says like press plus to like toggle the page. Okay, so you like reload your sword. Okay. I think once it fills up your picture, like your character portrait, that is when you get like some kind of like rage mode where you're like powered up, but your health's draining. So you need to go to a statue to cleanse yourself. Guys with the chainsaws are probably pretty tough. No, it was close. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to fight them when you only have a few enemies left. It's hard to fight them with the double katana. Oh, what's this? More guys? When there's a lot of guys, it's only switched to two blades. The lock-on's kind of weird. I think it locks on to the nearest target, but it's not necessarily where I'd want to target it to. I'd rather target it to wherever I'm looking at, not necessarily the nearest, but wherever my character's face is aiming at. That's where I'd want to target it to. Yeah, so if you like playing video games where you just do this all day, this is a game for you. Right now, my arm's not necessarily tired. It's just kind of like excessive. I'm already level 5. Was that the whole level? Was just that one room? There's a bunch of other points on the ground that I wanted to pick up, but I guess I'm not getting them. I want to wait for the cutscene, or the load screen. I don't know, just did it without everything. I don't know if this does anything during it, probably not. But it's pretty cool, and it looks like it did it like different motions too. That's cool. Alright, so stage 2 is extremely short. It's only 2 minutes. The first stage was 13 minutes. Let's try out stage 3 and then we'll wrap up this video today. Okay. Alright. If you guys can read this, that's cool. But you can probably pause it and read. I just want to make sure the text is visible for our video today. But I already kind of read through it, so it's fine. Yeah, you can do forward, backward. Oh, we shattered it. It's cool. You can do like sideways and vertical as well. And it cuts the screen in the right motion. That's pretty cool because the gameplay itself doesn't do that. But on that one screen it does. It's cool. Okay, special attack. Oh, we do have special attacks. So you can hold down the one button, a little hard to reach out of the way, but and then perform the special attack. Or swing the remote while you're doing that. Okay. The attack will consume a little bit of your vitality, but unleash a powerful blow. Okay, I missed something there too, but special command moves. Huh. Oh, you like lock on and then you press forward to do a thrust, backward to do a slash, backward and nunchuck is leg sweep, and clear attack is left or right with the Wii remote. Okay, I'll have to check those out. That looked weird. It looked like they were coming out of the reflection, so why can't I move? Hang on, hang on. Whoa, 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 hey. I think the nunchuck came loose. Yeah. Okay, now I can move. I was like, I don't know, it didn't say anything about the nunchuck coming loose, but it was definitely not registering the movement. I'm gonna try that special attack next time there's a big, like, group. So now we're in some kind of office building. I thought it was a school at first, but I think it's more like a hospital or something. I'm locked onto there. It could be my controller. Yeah, it's definitely my controller. It's like coming loose. And by the way, guys, before I started this video, I have a lot of Wii remotes, but I can only find like this one that worked, and I found another one that worked too out of like the 3 Wii remotes that I found in my room at the time, like for this video. What the heck? Like going off on my own. But you know, okay, I don't know what's going on. My Wii remote was having a mind of its own. But what I was trying to say was that when I was trying to find a Wii remote that actually worked earlier, there was one that didn't work. There was this one that seems like it worked so far. And then there was one that I was using before, which the batteries would like keep falling loose in it, so they kept disconnecting. Or like I kept turning off because the batteries were off. But this one seems like it's working fine, it's just the nunchuck's getting funky. Which is something that unfortunately happens due to time. This console came out in 2006. Now these controllers are not necessarily from launch, but they're still old controllers. I try to keep good care of them, but sometimes they kind of get damaged just over time. Especially the Wii remotes, I've noticed that too. Like, I'll have Wii remotes in a box, and then I'll try them out like years later, and like they won't even like turn on. I don't know what it is. Maybe there was moisture in the box. Maybe there was the batteries were left in and corrosion happened, or I don't know, maybe they just need to be cleaned up. Maybe they will work in the future. I don't know. That's one thing I've noticed about working in a retro video game store, which is where I work currently. We clean a lot of controllers, and I've learned a lot about taking care of video game consoles and controllers and cables and stuff like that. Like the inner parts of them, not just like taking care of them normally. But I've noticed and learned about like how and what parts of the Wii Remote will actually go faulty and stuff like that. Okay, so Blood Mist Zombie Strategy. Defeating the Blood Mist zombies that lurk throughout the stages will reward you with the rings items that boost your status. However, they can only be hurt by cool combination attacks. Each Blood Mist zombie needs to be hit with a cool combination attacks up to a certain stage in order to defeat it. Okay, so it's like a special enemy that's coming out right now. I have to get the precise combo to kill it. I don't know how to do that yet. I gotta get the stuff in my sword. Let's try this. I think when it has that it's like a, I don't know what it's called, it's like a comic line where it's like shocking. There's like lines on the side. See if I can show you it. Now, you gotta get the right timing. Like there was like a focus line on the sides of the screen, like a wave line. Can't seem to get him. He can only be defeated with a cool combo. But what's going on here? Could just be my Wii Remote, or that's probably my nunchuck is what it is. If I get him, he'll give me a bunch of rings, but I don't know how to do that. Is it on? Maybe I have to do it with a dual sword attack. That's pretty cool, right? I don't know. Oh no, here's the rampage mode. I got too much blood on me, and now my attack power, speed, and range increase. I can defeat mudmen with normal sword attacks. Your character does not stagger or stop when hit by zombies. You can recover vitality, however, your vitality gradually decreases. Defense falls too. Zombie attacks do more damage than normal. You have to go to the goddess statue or use the goddess statue fragment item. Well, I guess we're not killing the blood guy today, but maybe I can kill him with this. Let's try that. That's the one sword. I guess it's making me die more. Get out of here. Oh god, this is not good. I don't really understand the combo for this, so I'm gonna go on and see if I can heal myself. Gotta find a healing spot. Where is she? Where do I go? Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. The zombie cop's pistol shots can be hard to avoid. You will cock the pistol prior to shooting the sound of the signal. Okay. You tear off their right arm. Okay, so zombie cops are dangerous. But I'm probably gonna die anyways, so. I don't think I have the goddess statue. Which second if I have that actually? No, we're all out of it. Any items? Come on, we don't got much time. What do those things do? Items? Let's just try to get to the statue if I can find one. Wait, I don't want to die. Oh my gosh, where do I go? Did I go the wrong way? This looks just like the same last level I was at. Oh, I think we're dead, son. We have met with an unfortunate fate. Okay, let's retry this. Okay, I'm back. I don't think I was in the right spot. Like, I think where I died, I was like somewhere else. Is it continuing where I need to be? Lost rolling first floor. We must have been on the first floor to start with, right? So now we're back where we needed to be. Okay, so we reached like a checkpoint essentially by going up the elevator. I think it's a little confusing. Either that or we're on the wrong floor and we're going backwards. Because this floor looks exactly the same as the other one. Well, I don't know that exactly, but it looks similar. Oh yeah, Left 4 Dead. That's another zombie game. Big one that was really cool back then. Sorry, just really randomly thought of Left 4 Dead. One of the zombies back here kind of look like a Left 4 Dead zombie. And there's also Capcom's Dead Rising. Okay. Go down, you zombies! Man, I guess as long as I'm killing zombies, I'm still getting experience points, so like, it doesn't really matter if I'm backtracking or going the wrong way necessarily. I don't know how to kill that bloody one. I'll have to practice this sometime and figure out how to do those cool combos. I think I might be doing them already, but maybe not to the full extent needed to kill that zombie. It kind of seemed like you had to do like perfectly timed attacks, which is hard to do because you're using you're swinging your controller instead of pressing a button. So that already makes it more difficult than a button press anyways. Where the heck do I go now? Oh, there's over here too. Oh yeah, this is back where I was, okay. So we did this room like twice essentially. I'm gonna pick up the rest of these things that I might have missed. Take that off. Can't kill the blood thing. So now we go in the elevator again. There's gonna be the cop showing up somewhere around here. No, that's where I was. Do I press a button in here? Oh, there we go. Just throwing it around. It's the same elevator. It's slightly different. Okay. There we go. Now we're in new territory. Okay, that was a kind of confusing elevator. This doesn't just go up on its own. It was like you had to like access it twice, kind of, and then go out the same door, which I guess makes sense, but it was a little different than I thought it was going on. So I think I went backwards once or twice there. Which explains why I never ran to the goddess statue, because I was on the same floor that I was originally, which is why I died. Alright, let's see. What's in here? Beast zombies. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, they're like the demi-dogs from Stranger Things. That's cool. That's what she sounds like, kind of. Oh, yeah, you can cut off their shooting hand. That's cool. Oh, grab the controller. They're still here. Yeah, you have to use both. Forgot about that. I forgot. Once I get to a room where there's a lot of enemies, like pretty much where I was just at, I'm going to try to use one of my special attacks, which I think you just hold down the 1 button while attacking with the Wii remote. Not right now, but when there's like a lot of enemies, because I don't want to waste it on just some random person. A random zombie, I guess. This guy before he shotguns me. I think there's a lot over there. I'll probably use it over there to get out of this building. There's another thing I gotta try out, which is when you lock on, you can do different attacks. So I can do that as a forward attack. This is a backward attack where you can launch him up, I guess. Clear this off first. I leveled up, which is cool. I wonder if you get points for leveling up, or if you just get the points that you allocate yourself. Like, do you also get stronger, just in general, by being level 5 or whatever? Or is it only from the points that you equip? I was going to use that special attack, but... Okay, here we go. Let's try this. That was it? It was like the classic samurai slow pull out and then the quick attack. I don't know what the term for it is, but it's like... You'll see it in like samurai shows like a lot, where like samurai like basically like does exactly what she just did. It's like a trope in like samurai movies. Next area. That's so cool you can do that. The trash can looks like he's like, don't ever touch my bike. Like he's about to talk or something. Yamazaki box. Batman. Alright, gotta grab my points. I'm gonna see about leveling up. Level 7 already. I wonder what the max level is in this. I'm assuming it's 50 or 100. This level was definitely longer than the first level. The third level, or the second level, I mean, was really, really short. I don't know why it was so short. Now, we haven't had a boss fight yet, but I'm assuming there's going to be some cool boss fights, right? I would assume so. But maybe not. There has been some introduction of new enemies, like this cop and the dog, or the beast, I guess, whatever that was. I think the red dots increase the blood gauge over your character, and the yellow dots are just, I think they're experience points. I could be wrong about that. We can go in here too. Oh, we got a trap. That's the thing I was talking about, the samurai thing. I think it takes some of your health, though, when you do that attack. That's what it is. I think it takes your health. or vitality as it's called in this game. Okay. Alright, get that guy out of here. There's some thriller up in here. Let me out. Alright, let's go. There's a lot to explore here. Oh, here's a saving spot. It says save possible, but I don't know how to save necessarily. But it does cure you of all that blood effect on you, which is nice. And I guess it reloads all the zombies, so there's a zombie back down there too. Unless I missed one. So we're just gonna keep pressing forward. Normally if I was playing on my own time, I'd go and clear them all out again. But I think for this video, we're gonna continue forward to the next area. That's cool. I still think that's really cool. Bird zombies. What's this, birdemic? Bird zombies are capable of flight. They are hard to attack with swords. Use range attacks or upward attacks. Okay, that's gonna be kind of annoying, I'm assuming. Like the Medusa heads. That bird is just stuck, so like, didn't even have to use a range attack. It was stuck on the pole. They do look like the birds from Birdemic a little bit. I'm not saying these birds look bad, I'm saying the birds from Birdemic look bad. We got a big boy here. There we go. Okay. The Bella sisters from Resident Evil 4. The two chainsaw wielding sisters. Yeah. Alright. I'm not sure what that little meter that keeps going up and down underneath my character portrait is for, necessarily. I think that might be the cool gauge, where you get the cool combos. I'm not sure. It might be something else. Because it goes down when you're not fighting, and then it goes up, like, if you keep fighting, like, on repetition. I don't know. Might have been one of the tutorials that I accidentally skipped through because the A button skips and the plus button is continue. I don't know, it's weird. Alright, now we're out of here. I got turned around, but I think this is the right way. Yeah, it is. This game is a lot more hack and slash and zombies than I thought, rather than Bikini stuff than I thought it would have. I thought it'd be more like, I thought it'd be a little more like Lollipop Chainsaw than it is. It's just kind of like a generic hack and slash. The only naughty part is that you're in a bikini, even though it's not even that like big of a deal. So like, I don't know, it's weird. It's almost like they use it as a gimmick to sell the game. But other than that, it's just like a generic zombie hack and slash so far. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's cool. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying it's really repetitive hack and slash type thing. Let's get through that. Jump up. And now I'm going to save my progress. That looks like that's going to be an important chapter, so when I play that on my own time, it'll be pretty cool. But for now, we've completed chapter 1, 2, and 3. 3 was definitely the longest of the few. Maybe because I had to redo it, but yeah, we're definitely going to Oh, each character leveled up individually. What? I was about to do like my outro and this like cool sounding song just popped in. I'll watch this. It's probably like the trailer or something. You can do that? Dodge? Like sideways? How come I wasn't doing that? I don't know. I did the other dodge where you roll forward. Just a little bit of what the gameplay looks like for the other character too. Just cool to see because I haven't played as her yet. This looks like a little bit slowed down, like they have half frame rate for this little recording. It's like trailer that they used, I guess. It's fun that they made a song for this game. Alright, well that was cool. Alright everybody, that's it for today's Wii Wednesday right here on Happy Beard Games. We checked out Onechanbara, Bikini Zombie Slayers for Nintendo Wii, which is a Wii exclusive game, but part of a series called Onechanbara Bikini Zombie Slayers, which you can find on the 360 and Steam as well. This is the Wii version or Wii exclusive version of the game. I'm not sure which version was the original. There's also a movie based on it that's live action from Japan. So it's an interesting series. It's fun. It's funny. If you like zombies and hack and slash, you'll like this one. Or if you like anime, you might like this one too. It does have a 2-player mode, which is cool. I can't tell from the back if it's split screen or versus though. The game does seem like it has a lot of content in it, and although it is kind of generic and sometimes repetitive, it still can be a lot of fun playing Onechanbara Bikini Zombie Slayers on your Nintendo Wii. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed watching today's Wii Wednesday right here in Hybrid Games. Stay tuned for more Wii Wednesdays and more classic gaming goodness later on in Hybrid Games. Alright everybody, thanks for watching once again. Bye! Alright, Chupacabra Bikini Did I even say that? Alright, we've got Chupacabra Bikini... How can I not say that word? Let's rewind that.